Trinidad Chambliss and Ole Miss, without their head coach Lane Kiffin, leading the Rebels into the Sugar Bowl to take on Gunnar Stockton, Kirby Smart, and the Georgia Bulldogs. This should be a good one, hopefully. We welcome you to our third game today of our college football playoff triple header, the fourth and final quarterfinal game. Hello, everybody. I'm Preston Vargas. Happy New Year, everyone. Now, this game has a lot of storylines. Obviously, Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss unceremoniously to take the LSU job. In comes Pete Golding, who won his first game in the playoff against Tulane, which there was some debate on whether G5 teams belong in this spot, but nonetheless, Ole Miss got a win over them, so I guess we'll see what happens here. And for Georgia, Kirby Smart looking to win, I believe, his second national title, as we have, after doing work with Gunnar Stockton last year, they come back here to New Orleans, where they lost to Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl last year. And obviously, last year's Sugar Bowl was marred by what happened in that horrific terrorist attack in New Orleans 1 year ago today, which we still have all those fans, all those victims on our mind as we play this game. Obviously, last year was postponed to the 2nd of January. So, second career game as head coach for Pete Golding. So we'll see what happens here with the Ole Miss Rebels. Hopefully they can get some consistency, and hopefully we have a better game than we've had the past two games so far. Let's recap our action. Oregon dominates Texas Tech 23-0 in the Capital One Orange Bowl. And then Indiana demolishes Alabama 38-3 in the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. Oregon and Indiana will play in the Peach Bowl. The winner of this game will travel out to Arizona to take on the Miami Hurricanes, who beat Ohio State last night. So this should be a good game with Trinidad Chambliss and versus Gunnar Stockton. So as we get the pregame set, we'll have to see who we got winning this one. Let me check the college football playoff bracket. Let's see. So right now we have, one second. So I have a better path to win. If Oregon reaches the national championship, that would probably be the win for me. So if I want to win our bracket challenge, I would need the winner of this game to win the national championship. Right now, in terms of who is alive, 2, 3, 4, 5 brackets still alive. So we should have some clarity on who's going to win this one. It's Gunnar Stockton. Take a look at his stats. He has 23 passing touchdowns, 8 rushing touchdowns. It should be a good one tonight. So we'll see. As the Bulldogs are gathering in the tunnel, they're about to take the field. Only lost September 27th versus Alabama. Won the rematch in the championship game. 4 wins versus teams in the final CFP rankings. Pretty great resume for the Georgia Bulldogs. And prior to this game, teams are 1-6 with the first round bye, and obviously Georgia had the first round bye, so they take the field now. Gunner Stockton getting the boys ready to go. Now Pete Golding has Ole Miss lined up in the tunnel, getting set to take the field. And here we go. Ole Miss this season, they have battled back after losing Lane Kiffin, beating Tulane in the first round of the playoff at home, which some would have considered basically a bye, but it doesn't matter at this point. Here's what they did do. Their only loss was against this Georgia team, 35-43. Back on October 18th, won their final 5 regular season games, and obviously the first round game against Tulane. So, take a look at a pretty competitive matchup here, as we'll get one final break before we kick off. We'll be right back after this. And we're back just before kickoff. In the game that they played back in the regular season, team scored on first 11 possessions. So we'll see what happens here as they get warmed up and ready to go. Okay, we should be ready to go in a second. This is now 10 past the hour. This means we should be kicking off any second now. The teams are on the field. Georgia will be kicking off first to Ole Miss. Georgia won the toss. They deferred to the second half as Ole Miss will be receiving. They're all hyped up and ready to go. They separate on the line. The kicker is running for Georgia, and we are underway. One more spot to determine who will play in the college football playoff semifinals. That goes out for a touchback, and Trinidad Chambliss will take the field first for this Ole Miss Rebels team. So they have their offensive coordinator still calling plays. So not too much of a change there. And he'll be joining Lane Kiffin at LSU. So the Ole Miss Rebels will start from the 25-yard line. And Keon Lacey is starting this game for Ole Miss as his Chambliss' first throw over the middle. That is complete to start the game. So they will go tempo second down. Here's the snap, handing it off. And taken down for a gain of 2. As Keon Lacey. Ole Miss is the 11th fastest team in FBS, 23.9 seconds per play, in between plays. We should see some tempo. Here's the snap, handing it off. Lacey, he's got the first down. Across the 35, down to about the 36-yard line. So here we go. First down and 10. In the flat, complete, right side, and taken down. And Raylan Wilson will take him down. And on second down and 10. High snap. Chambliss looking. Throws it incomplete. KJ Baldwin in coverage. Third down and 10. So here we go. Third down and 10 as the crowd gets loud. With players in motion, Chambliss under pressure and throws incomplete. 3:12 to go in this one. So we have a first drive punt for Ole Miss. And here we go. And this will be returned only to the 27. A 48-yard punt. So Gunnar Stockton getting set to take the field. .71% completion percentage for Gunnar Stockton. 207 yards passing per game. as they will start off from their own 26-yard line. Here we go, first down and 10. Stockton takes a snap, he rolls. Pass complete on the right side. Oscar Delp getting the first down. The first reception of the game. He was good in the win over Ole Miss. First time they played. Key part in that. So 16-yard pickup. First down and 10. So they'll go hard count. They're set. Here they go. Stockton out left side. Gets a block. Left side. Down near midfield. That's Wydett Williams with the tackle. So George is lining up quickly. Second down and 3 from midfield. Stockton looking. Steps up to run. He's got the first down. Dives forward inside Ole Miss territory. Down to the 46-yard line. Georgia scored on every possession against Ole Miss. At least a field goal. There you go, first down and 10. It's just inside the 45-yard line. They get the snap off. Stockton looking to throw. Launches deep right side. Falls incomplete. No flags, as it looked a little bit like he was getting held on that, but nothing called. Incomplete pass. Colby Young, the intended receiver. First game since October 18th against Ole Miss, and he suffered a broken leg. About 2.5 months off. They try to go for him deep. And Branch on the right side goes out of bounds at the 45 for no gain. So third down and 10. 46% on third down conversions so far. Stockton looking to throw. Launches deep. That is incomplete. Looking for a flag, not going to get one. So that pass was intended for Cash Jones. It's going to be fourth down. So Brett Thorson will punt. Harrison Wallace, the third, to return. And a great punt down at the 1. So that's where Ole Miss will start. So we got 2 punts to start the game. It looks like down to the 2. Still a good punt. We'll take a break. Our first one of the game. We'll be back after this. We are back as Ole Miss will start off from their own 2-yard line. Five seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap. They'll hand it off. Lacey on the right side. He's got a lane and take it down to the 10. So we got 2nd and 1 now. So hand the ball off to Lacey. He breaks the first tackle on the left side. Crosses the 20, out of bounds to the 29. And gets pushed out. Just gets that stiff arm out there. So here we go, 1st down and 10. Chambliss looking to throw with pressure coming. Gets the screen off. Right side to Wallace down to the 30. So it will be 2nd down coming up. So we got 36 seconds to go in the half, or in the quarter. 8:36 to go, sorry. Chambliss looking to throw with pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Oh, pushing through. He's got the 1st down. That was Logan Diggs. Mad running for the 1st down. So here we go. Quick throw left side. That's complete to Harrison Wallace. Down to inside the 40, down to about the 36-yard line. Second down and 3 with pressure coming. Chambliss keeps, goes left side. Out of bounds. Across the 45 down to the 48. He moves the chains again for another Ole Miss 1st down. So with the 47. Chambliss looking. He dumps it off across the middle to Wallace as he has the 1st down. For a 14-yard pickup. The 1st down. So 1st down for Ole Miss. Play action. Chambliss looking. Dumps it off. Nope. It's going to be batted at the line of scrimmage. That was number 33 for Georgia. Quintavious Johnson with a pass deflection. 2nd down and 10 from the 39-yard line. They give it on the ground to Kiwan. Lacey gets 2. That'll be 3rd down. Third down and 9 at the 38. Or the 37. Excuse me. No, 38. I was right the first time. 3rd down and 9. Chambliss in the flat. Nearly picked off. That was intended for... Let me double check. Dazon Stribling. It'll be 4th down with a pass deflected there by Dylan Everett. So they will go for the field goal to try to get points on the board. A 55-yard attempt to put Ole Miss on the board first. Kicks up. Oh, that's going to be good. From 55 out. And Ole Miss on the board first. 3-0. They lead it. So, Ole Miss goes on the board. We'll be back after this. Here we go. Ole Miss strikes first. 5:47 to go as they are set to kick off. And here we go. Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Gunnar Stockton leads the Georgia Bulldogs back out on the field. And here we go. First down and 10. Stockton's toss right side, complete to Branch. So he's going to be pushed out for a gain of about 2. It's 27. Here we go. Second down and 8. The handoff down the middle. That's going to be Nate Frazier for a good gain. That gives him a first down. Third and 2. Ole Miss pressuring. The pass is tipped in and complete. Chambers brings the pressure for Ole Miss. And it's fourth down and 2. So Georgia forced to punt for the second time today. Harrison Wallace will be the returner. Here we go. Fair catch called at around the 19-yard line. That's where the Rebels will start off first. We'll take a break and be right back. With Ole Miss having the ball, up 3-0. We are back as Ole Miss gets the ball back. 4:23 to go. Now we'll see what happens here with Trinidad Chambliss. First down and 10 for their own 19. Chambliss. Quick throw left side. That's going to be hauled in. That is 1 second. So that was 2. That's going to be handoff to Lacey. Goes left side. Hits the hole. Crosses the 30. And out of bounds to the 34-yard line. So here we go. Chambliss with pressure coming. He gets rid of it. Oh, what a catch! Harrison Wallace for the first down. Full extension in the air to bring it down. That is a 22-yard pickup. What a catch. First down. The handoff to Lacey. He'll get down to about the well across midfield, down to about the 30 to the 42-yard line. So it'll be second down. Second and 5 at the 39-yard line. Chambliss, one-on-one coverage, and that is going to be incomplete. Intended for... Oh, 1 second. Robinson the fourth in the coverage. That was intended for Deuce Alexander. Third down and 5. So they're back in field goal range. Third down and 5. And play clock is running down. Ole Miss will call timeout. So timeout called. They have 2 remaining. We'll take this one with them. We'll be back after this. We are back in New Orleans for the All-State Sugar Bowl. 2:21 to go. Ole Miss facing a 3rd down and 5 after they called timeout. Ball at the 39-yard line of Georgia. They're in field goal range. Shameless. Looking. It's tipped. Incomplete. Quintavious Johnson with the tip once again. It's 4th and 5. The kicker, Cardinero, will be back in the game for the field goal. A 55-yard field goal on the last drive. We have a 56-yard field goal. Wow. From 56 yards, it's up and drilled. 56 yards. The next NFL kicker from 60 yards out. Unbelievable. Okay. So here we go. 2:13 to go. Ole Miss has a 6-0 lead over Georgia. Great start for them. Kicks it off for a touchback. They forced no punts against Georgia in 9 possessions. They forced 2 tonight against them. They say it's hard to beat a team twice, and it's showing for Georgia. So first down to 10. Delayed handoff. They're going to give it to Frazier. He's got the first down on the left side, across the 35 down to about the 38-yard line. That's a 13-yard pickup. Two runs for 19 yards for Nate Frazier. It's first down and 10. Stockton's under center. They'll give it down the middle to Frazier once again. Down to the 44. Second down. Second down and 4. On a bootleg play action. Stockton. Right side. That's going to be caught. What a catch. Kobe Young making his impact known with a tremendous catch on the sideline. Into tight coverage. Just got it into double coverage, mind you. And hauled it in. Now 17 seconds to go. Here's Stockton. He hands it off down the middle. That is Chauncey Bowens for his first carry of the day. And that's going to end the first quarter. Georgia's driving. Ole Miss has the lead 6-0 as we end the first quarter. We'll be right back for the start of the second for this college football playoff semifinal. Excuse me, quarterfinal. We'll be back. We are back at the Superdome. Ole Miss up 6-0, but Georgia's driving. So we'll see what they do here. 2nd down and 4. The Georgia Bulldogs. Second and 4. The 37-yard line. They're going to hand it off down the middle. That's Frazier. He gets the first down. It's a gain of 10 for the first down. So we'll see what they do here. 1st down and 10. Handoff Frazier. He's got a first down and more. Down to the 12. 1st down and 10. So first down and 10. Play fake. Stockton fakes a throw. He's going to run with it. Stockton has a lane. Stockton in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They're an extra point away from tying this one up. Gunner Stockton. 12-yard rushing touchdown. Georgia an extra point away from tying this one. Extra points up and good. It is 7-6 Georgia in the lead. Scoring the game's first touchdown. So we'll be back after this. Georgia on top, 7-6. We're back as Georgia takes the lead 7-6. They're about to kick off, so we're ready. Into the back of the end zone for a touchback. That's where Ole Miss will start off at the 25-yard line. Oh, here we go. From the 25-yard line. Chambliss looking to throw left side. That's going to be hauled in by Winston Watkins. Handoff down the middle. Lacey stuffed. So we got an injury update. Injury update concerning Georgia. Raylan Wilson is out of the game temporarily, taken back to the locker room, but he's now back on the sideline. 3rd down and 1. The handoff, Lacey tries to go inside. He's got the first down at the 36-yard line. So Lacey is... Or, I'm sorry. Raylan Wilson back there on the bike trying to get loose. So that's the update we have right now. We'll see if we have more later, as we got a 1st down and 10 from the 36-yard line. High snap. Chambliss goes deep. He's got a man open, and that is going to be hauled in. Dejon Stribling with a big play to put the Rebels at the 25-yard line of Georgia. It wasn't a clean snap, but able to find Stribling. So 39-yard play, 1st down and 10. Chambliss looking in the flat, complete to Wallace. Wallace goes the other way, multiple flags down. Spun down near the 16 as we'll see what the penalty is. It's the first flag on the play for either team. And it's going to be a face mask called against Georgia. That's against Rayshawn Dinkins of Georgia, so costly penalty brings Ole Miss to a 1st and goal. The ball spotted at the 8, 1st and goal. Chambliss, keeper, going left side, tries to find an angle, gets some blocks, taken down at the 3. Second and goal. Chambliss, play fake, toss left side, incomplete, unable to be corralled there by Harrison Wallace. And Wallace shaken up with his hand. He goes to the sideline, gets some treatment. 3rd down and goal. Let's see what happens here. Chambliss looking to throw on the bootleg. Caught! Touchdown! That is the tight end for Ole Miss, Luke Hatz. And the Rebels go on top, 12-7. So 2-point attempt here. Try to go up. Chambliss looking. He's going to be sacked. So the 2-point conversion fails. It's pretty aggressive there to do that. I don't know. So great start for the Rebels. Taking a look at his stats right now. 11 for 17, 120 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. And it's going to go out in the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First down and 10. Handing it off down the middle to Nate Frazier down to the 31. Second down and 4. Go to Frazier and met in the backfield for a loss. Multiple players there, 2-yard loss on the play. So it'll be third down. So here we go. Ole Miss 3 for 6 on Georgia's 0 for 2 on third down conversions. Ole Miss 3 for 6. We'll throw that stat in there. As they'll hand it off on the left side. He's got a first down. That was Cass Jones on the left side. Gets the first down, converts for the first time today. First down and 10. Chauncey Bowens on the run. I think is going to lose a yard back to the 37-yard line. So here we go, second down and 11 to go. Stockton rolling right. Evades the sack the first time, but he's going to be taken down for the second time on the rush. And it's a 2-yard loss. Multiple players on the sack. We'll move on. Third down and 13. And the screen breaks the first tackle. Scott's inside. He's got the first down. Thought it was a loss, but it's going to be a first down. Zachariah Branch for a 15-yard gain. Braxton missed the tackle in the backfield. Instead, Zachariah Branch breaks for the first down and into Ole Miss territory. They'll go down the middle with Branch and take it down. Met after a rush less than a yard. Xavier Harris there on the tackle for Ole Miss. Second and 9. On the screen to Branch. Finds a hole. Cross the 40. Cross the 30. Out of bounds inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. So big gain there. Big game by Nate Frazier. First down and 10 at the 25. Delayed handoff right side and met in the backfield. Eccles on the stop. That was Josh McCray on the run. So around 4:50 to go, second and 12. Stockton looking to throw. Launches deep to the end zone and is nearly intercepted. Looked like the intended receiver. Tylan Taylor. Knocked down there by number 8 of Ole Miss. That is... Let me check. Antonio Kite. 2-2 and third down. This possession for the 27-yard line. Third down and 12. Stockton looking to throw under pressure. Evades the first sack. Rolling left. Stockton dumps it off. He's got a lane. It's complete. Cross the 30. Tripped up at the 1. Cash Jones nearly had a touchdown, but instead it's going to be first and goal at the 1, setting up the Bulldogs offense. And a sneak into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Gunnar Stockton, his second rushing touchdown of the day. And the Bulldogs take the lead back 13-12. They'll kick the extra point instead of going for two to make it a field goal game. Ole Miss really did that to themselves. I don't know what they were thinking. Kicks up, and that's good. 14-12 lead for the Bulldogs here in the second quarter. A great drive here for the Bulldogs. Oh, wow, that was a great hit. Didn't see that live as the play before on the play to Cassius Jones on the dump off. That was a heck of a hit there. We'll be back after this. We're back. Pete Golding lambasting his team on defense. After that drive, so 4:05 to go. And kicks it away. That'll be a touchback. Would they call a fair catch? So defense, 2 punts on the first 2 drives. Last 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Bulldogs. So they'll start off at the 25 or the 25-yard line. They'll hand off to Lacey. Finds a hole. Gets a gain of 5. And the handoff. It's a first down. Lacey gets the carry. So here we go. First down and 10. And that's going to be caught by Alexander down. So 2nd and 4. At the 42-yard line. Lacey presses through, loses the football. It's recovered by Georgia. Going the other way. And the Bulldogs are going to score. Scoop and score for Georgia. Touchdown, Dogs. Keywan Lacey coughs it up. That's going to be recovered by Georgia. The scoop and score by Dylan Everett. And Georgia will have a delay of game because of the late sub. So, late sub for Georgia coming on the field. Ole Miss wisely went to sub, and it's gonna cost Georgia there. So here we go. 5 yards back to the normal PAT spot. It's good. It's 21-12. What a turn of events here. The scoop and score. Kyron Lacey gets the fumbles the football. Everett scoops it up and scores for the Georgia Bulldogs. So we'll be right back after this. And we're back. 2:34 to go. Georgia with a big scoop and score. Goes up 21-12. So here we go. Fair catch made. They'll be brought up to the 25-yard line. So here we go, first down and 10. Oh wait, before we do, there's looks like an injury timeout. So the injury on special teams for Georgia. That is Cole Spear walking off the field. Made his way to the Georgia sideline. And here we go, first down for Ole Miss. Play fake. Chambliss looking, launches deep. That is incomplete into double coverage. And Caden Lee, the intended receiver, on the play, and that's incomplete. That was a risky throw there. So 2:28 to go, second down and 10. Play action, Chambliss. Dump off left side, that is complete. For a 7-yard gain to Deuce Alexander. So it looks like they're going to try to run one more play before the 2-minute timeout. 4 seconds doesn't look like they're going to. So we go to the 2-minute timeout. Ole Miss has the ball trailing by 9 with 2 to go in the first half. We'll be right back after this. We are back 2 minutes to go. Down by 9. 2 minutes to go. 3rd down and 3. Chambliss looking. Throws over the... Oh, and it's dropped. Oh. That was dropped by Ethan Barber. Or... Wait, no. Oh, I'm reading the wrong team. My bad. Daquan Wright is the one who dropped it. 4th and 3 as they will... Ole Miss will punt the ball away. That'll be fair caught at the 12... At the 12, the 16-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 17. Okay. So 1st down and 10 for Georgia. First down and 10. Stockton under pressure. Down he goes for the sack. That's Will Eccles with the sack. His first of the day. 2nd tackle for loss. Well, Georgia gets the ball back to start the second half, so they're not really in that much of a hurry. You do want to get some insurance to try to put it out of reach if you're the Bulldogs. The play fake is going to get it to... That is Zachariah Branches. Ole Miss uses a timeout. 58 seconds. So they got 1 remaining. It's been a solid effort so far for both these teams. So here we go. 3rd down and 10. Third down and 10 for the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's the snap. Handing it off to Cash Jones, and he'll get taken down. Timeout called. Ole Miss. So 52 seconds left. 4th down and 7. So the winner of this game will take on the Miami Hurricanes. What's going to be a tough matchup. So 4th down and 7. Ole Miss forces a punt. They'll try to get the ball back to score before halftime. Punts away. Fair catch at the 26-yard line. We have about 46 seconds remaining. So with 46 seconds left, it's Ole Miss ball. No timeouts from the 26-yard line. Here's Chambliss looking to throw. Dumps it off. Right side. It's going to be taken down at the 30. Chambliss, quick snap, throws right side. Oh, takes a hit. And the flag's going to come out for possibly targeting. That was Caden Lee. But I think this might be targeting on Georgia number 20, Ja'Cory Thomas. That's going to be contentious. Let's see what they say. Lee took a big hit. I think that's with the shoulder. Oh, no. That's not targeting. I'm sorry. So they'll replay. Unless it's forcible contact to the head. I guess if you see the face mask, yeah. That does look bad. So that is going to be targeting, I think. Yeah, he's getting tackled there. I think he was a defenseless receiver. Looking at replays. And it is confirmed. Ja'Cory Thomas has been sent off with 23 seconds to go in the first half. Looks like a big loss there. So they could get a field goal, maybe. They are in range, unbelievably. So 1st down and 10. Chambliss throws right side, incomplete. Intended for Wallace. So 19 seconds left. So the 19. 2nd and 10. Pressure comes. Chambliss Over the middle and dropped. Caleb Onen, his second drop of the game. Right in his hands. You got to come up with that. I'm sorry. A lot of blowout games today, yeah, sure are. But hopefully Ole Miss can make this interesting. Here's the snap. Chambliss, right side checks down. Why is he going over the middle? What are you doing? You don't get the first down. It's fourth down. Why would you go over the middle like that? And it's going to be halftime. They're not going to score. What a debacle. The end of the first half for Ole Miss. Wow. It was Daquan Wright. He should have gone out of bounds instead of cutting inside. Are you kidding me? That's a boneheaded play there. Yet White, he should have gone out instead of cut back inside. Cost you 3 points there. You were in field goal range already. Pete Golding, not happy there. Wow. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. So we'll go to halftime with Ole Miss trailing Georgia 21-12, and Georgia has the ball back. We'll be right back. We'll be back for the second half. Second half about to begin. Georgia will receive the kick for the second half. So we'll get set for that. Dalen Everett had the 47-yard fumble return for the touchdown to put the Dogs up 21-12. Of course, that debacle by Wright for Ole Miss, where he should have stepped out of bounds to stop the clock. Instead, he tries to cut up field for a first down. Just poor situational awareness there. So we'll see what kind of adjustments Ole Miss makes, and if Georgia makes some adjustments of their own. And here we go. That'll go in the back of the end zone for a touchback, and that's where the Bulldogs will start. And here we go. So we got first down and 10. And here's the snap. Stockton steps back to throw. Left side. It's going to be tipped and incomplete. Almost a turnover on the first play. That was... Okay, second down and 10. Stockton's going to is going to take a hit down to the 29-yard line. Third down and 6. Ole Miss fans making noise on third down and 6 for the 29-yard line. It's got Chauncey Bones in the back, or the other guy, Cash Jones in the backfield. And Stockton, a design keeper, he's going to be stopped. That is, 1 second, Will Eccles, third tackle for loss of the game. So good start for the Ole Miss defense. They'll punt it away. So this is away. And fair caught at around the 21-yard line. And that's where Ole Miss will start. See how Trinidad Chambliss does here. So we go first down and 10. Ball at their own 21-yard line. Here's the snap. Chambliss, left side throws. Hauled in. First down for Ole Miss by Deshaun Stripling. 19-yard pickup and a first down. So it's first down and 10. Chambliss 179 yards passing tonight. So here we go. First down and 10. Hands it off as a helmet flies off for Georgia. It's Kyron Lacey will get no gain to the line of scrimmage. That was so number 52 on Georgia. That was Michael Unini. His helmet came off, so he has to come out for this play. Second down and 10. Chambliss dumps it over the middle, complete to Wallace. Excuse me. It's third down. Inside to number 19, that is Caden Lee. It's going to be just short of the line to gain. Fourth down. A decision to make for Ole Miss. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Fourth in the SEC, 20 for 29 in terms of fourth down conversions this season. So we'll see what they do here. 4th and 1. Chambliss, I think it's a direct snap. They're not going to get it. Lacey is stuffed at the behind the line, and Georgia with a big stop here. So try to go direct snap to Lacey. He cannot get the first down. So it is turnover on downs. Defense just sniffed it out of him. Georgia's ball when we come back. So we're back, 1:10 to go after that big fourth down stop for Georgia. That gives the ball back to the Dogs in great position now. Hands it off. That is Frazier. Gets a couple. It's second down. The best starting field position of the night for the Georgia Bulldogs. We'll see if they can take advantage. Nate Frazier, 9 rushes, 57 yards. Leading the Dogs in rushing. So 2nd and 9. Delayed handoff to Frazier. It gets stuffed at the line, if not getting a loss. And the ball gets freed, but they're going to blow it dead on forward progress. So it's going to be 3rd down. So it looked like the guard was tripped. Ole Miss fans reacting. They think that was a fumble. But forward progress isn't something you can review. 3rd and 9. Stockton looking. Fires right side, and it's going to be hauled in. But a flag is down. Colby Young with a catch. So I think it looks like it might be against Ole Miss. So a penalty on Ole Miss. They'll put the ball. Oh yeah, good. It was a push off. But he made the catch. It's only a couple yard difference. Ball we put at the 39-yard line. Just short of field goal range. I'll hand it off Frazier. He's going to be... They're going to take him down after a 2-yard pickup. And with less than 9 minutes to go in the quarter, 2nd down and 8. And around. Dylan Bell. He's going to throw the ball. Incomplete. Throwing out of bounds. That was intended for... I want to be 100% sure on the name. That was an interesting look to throw the ball there. I don't know why. It would have been a good trick play if it was successful. That was London Humphreys, the intended receiver. I think that was his first target of the game. 3rd down and 8. Stockton in the pocket, left side. That is incomplete. Covered by Kite. So Woodry will be on for the field goal attempt. Try to go up by 12. Peyton Woodring, career-long 55 yards. That was last season against Clemson. The kick is up. On its way. And it's going to be short and no good. So Georgia will come away empty. And Ole Miss will get the ball back. It's a good snap, good hold, but just did not have enough to go through. Just that short. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back. We are back. 8:33 to go. Georgia misses a long field goal that fell just short. So Trinidad Chambliss and company will have the ball at their own 37-yard line. So we'll see if they can attack here. First down and 10. Play fake Chambliss on the right side to Kyron Lacey. Gets a first down. Out of bounds. Not quite over midfield yet. Out at the 49-yard line. So that will move the chains. Deshaun Stripling. A great target. 4 receptions, 75 yards. He's their leading receiver. My apologies. That was Stripling, not Lacey. Lacey this time gets the carry. Pushes through into field goal range down at the 43-yard line. They're probably going to mark it down to 44, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they usually do. Second down and 3. And they'll get the edge to Lacey, pushing through and back to the line of scrimmage. Everett chops him down. It'll be third down. Third down and 2. Bolden was there on the tackle. He has 9 total today. And And a Statue of Liberty play. And that is Stribling. He will only get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. So they're going to go for the field goal here. You have the kicker to do it. They're going to keep the offense out. And this would be like a 61-yard attempt. I don't think... I mean, he probably has the leg for it. Their kicker does. They're going to go for it. Chambliss looking. Over the middle, complete. Wallace splits defenders inside the 10. And we have a 1st and goal on a 4th down conversion for Ole Miss. Oh, yeah, close game. Hopefully they can be closer if Ole Miss can punch it in. 1st and goal from the 8. Chambliss on the keeper. Gets it 1-yard gain to the 7. 2nd down and goal. Second and goal. 5:04 to go. Hands it off. Lacey has the edge into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Kawan Lacey with a 7-yard touchdown into the end zone for the first time today. And he has the Rebels in a 1-possession game. "16 rushes, 74 yards for Kawan Lacey. Cardero's extra point is up and good. 21-19 lead. Or Ole Miss cuts it to a 21-19 deficit. We'll see what they can do coming up next. And we're back after Ole Miss takes a lead, or they cut into Georgia's lead. They trailed 21-19. They'll go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So let's take a look at that fourth down play again. So Logan Diggs puts some pressure on Trinidad Chambliss here. It just finds the man over the middle, Harrison Wallace. So he goes inside the 10, sets him up for the score there. That was Lacey's 22nd touchdown this season. Play fake. Stockton pumps. Now throws it away. He was being pressured, so he just threw it away. So here we go. Second down and 10. On the left side. That is going to be just short the first down line. Third down. There's Chauncey Bowens. Third down and 5. On the outside, third down and 5. Here's the snap. Stockton looking to throw. Pumps. It's tipped to the line. And incomplete. What a stop for Ole Miss. Eccles once again. Knocking it down. It was almost an interception. So they're going to run a fake punt. Oh, it's going to be a first down. To Lawson Lucky. Wow. They're showing Lawson Lucky's family. If you haven't heard his story, it's a great one. Check it out. I think Jen Ladd of College Game Day did a great story. But it's Lawson Lucky on the pass. Here's Stockton. Steps back. Now launches deep. Right side and overthrown. Incomplete. So it was Landon Roldan who passed the ball on the fake punt to Lawson Lucky. Here we go. Second down and 10. Stockton rolling. Dumps it off. He's got him in! Young across the 25 down to the 21. Colby Young has a first down. Wow. Stockton fakes the throw. He's going to run. Tries to stutter step. is going to gain about a yard. Stockton's a little bit slow to get up. He gets back up. I mean, let's look at that. Oh, he took another shot. And then on the other play, just took a hit there. Play action Stockton. Clean pocket so far. Dumps it off. Left side, that's Zachariah Branch out of bounds. Inside the 20. Georgia in the red zone now. 3rd down. So here we go. 3rd down and 6. The 19. Stockton pumps. Under pressure. Steps up. He's trying to get away from it. He's going to get sacked, but loses only 1 yard. So it is 4th down. I'd go for the field goal here. Yep, that's what they're going to do. They're going to bring the offense off. So Peyton Woodring is back on. Missed from 55. This one 37. Near the left hash. Kicks up, and it is good. Peyton Woodring with the kick. It's 24-19. Georgia extends the lead. So the fake punt. Lawson Lucky with the reception. Then Colby Harris or Colby Young. Gunner Stockton making big plays down the stretch. We'll be back. We're back. Georgia gets a field goal after the fake punt. And Ole Miss will get the ball back. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, Lawson Lucky's story. His brother has a rare disease where I forgot what it was, but so basically his brother has a disease, so he wanted to stay home, and now his brother can see him play every game as they get Ole Miss gets the handoff to Deuce Alexander. So that's going to be second down. Second down and 11. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that ends the third quarter. Yes, Ole Miss does have a great kicker. Lucas Canero. I'm 2 for 2 on 56 yards. Multiple 50-plus yard field goals. I think he'll definitely go to the NFL. I think he'll be a solid kicker there. Fourth quarter coming up. We'll be back. We're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Second down and 11 for Ole Miss. Let me reset the clock. Chambliss under pressure. Rolls. Gets it off. Lacey. Keywan Lacey steps out. I don't think he got the first down. I think he stepped out just short of the line to gain. Just escapability. Gets it off to Lacey. I think he just stepped out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. His foot steps out. So third down and 7. Chambliss. Pressure. Rolling. Steps back. He's going to roll back toward the end zone. Now he's coming up. Gets a block. Steps up. Oh, what a play! Keywan Lacey's got the first down. Chambliss running all the way back. It finds Keywan Lacey for the first down. First, he's there blocking. 3 Georgia defenders chasing him. Escapes. Finds a wide open Keywan Lacey. Breaks the first tackle and gets the first down. Takes a big hit in the process as well. Wow. So it looks like an injury after that. So CJ Allen, who brought Lacey down, needing to step off the field for a second. So here we go. First down and 10. The 35. Play action. Chambliss chased. Rolls. Chambliss launches. Wide open completion. Harrison Wallace. Ole Miss gathering some momentum here. And that's a 44-yard play to Wallace. Trinidad Chambliss. Wow. Play action. Sidearm. Completes it. And Stripling hurdles a man. Goes out of bounds. Just short of the line to gain. So here we go. 2nd and 2. Georgia's making some late subs. Punishing Ole Miss for making their late subs. They got 7 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. 2 seconds. Says in motion. They get the snap off. They get to Lacey on the ground. Lacey's got the first down. Down to the 10. So we got 1st and goal now. First and goal. Chambliss on the right side. Shoved out at the 5. So they're outscoring them 17 to... So Now Ole Miss has a chance to take the lead here. 11:38 to go. Second and goal. Lacey on the ground, pushes through in the end zone for the second time today. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They have the lead back in the fourth quarter. So they take a 1-point lead right now. So they're going to get a double check. Lacey extends. He's in, clearly. Don't really need to check it there. So they're going to go for 2 here after missing the first 2-point attempt. Here's Chambliss, unprotected, and it is caught for the 2. Harrison Wallace. 27-24. It's a 3-point lead for Ole Miss. 11:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. What a play there. We'll be back. Ole Miss strikes, gets the 2-point conversion to take a 3-point lead. We'll see what Georgia can do here. Here we go. That will be a touchback. Sails to the end zone. Last drive. Chambliss just dumps it off to Lacey on the second play. Chambliss going to his right and then going back left. He gets a screen set. Back to Lacey, takes a hit. The Chambliss rolls and finds his receiver. Harrison Wallace for the first down. So first down and 10. Play fake. Stockton under pressure now. He stays on his feet. He's going to scramble. Turns a potential sack into a gain of 3. It's a 3-yard gain up to the 28-yard line. Harris almost has him second. Gets him at an angle, but able to stay on his feet and just get to the line to gain. Hands it off. That is Frazier. Gets stood up after a gain of 3 to the 31-yard line. And Harris is slow to get up for Michigan. For Ole Miss, he finally gets up. Third down and 3. Motioning out. Stockton in the pocket. Scrambles. Gains a yard. I think he's going to be... He's definitely short. There's no thinking about it. And Harris goes down. Shaking up on the last play. Now he can't get up. So he's going to stay down as trainers will come out to see him. So 9:57 to go. All right, we're going to take a break with them. We'll be back. And we're back with the winner of this game taking on Miami in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, who beat Ohio State 24-14. Miami fans awaiting the winner of this one. Oregon will play Indiana in the Peach Bowl 4th down, they're going to sub the punting unit off. Are they going to go for it? And Stockton snaps. Under pressure. Down he goes. And I think it was a fumble. Yup. Doesn't matter because it was 4th down. That sack changes the game entirely. Kirby Smart not coaching a good game. I mean, he double teams the guy on the inside of the guard was supposed to. You just let Perkins out there to just get him down. I mean, it is a fumble. Recovered by Perkins. Okay. So from the 20, Chambliss left side in the flat. Completes to Daquan Wright. Making up for that miscue that he had at the end of the half. Gets a 1st down. Centering Perkins was the guy who forced the fumble, recovered the fumble. And that's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Harrison Wallace into the end zone. Ole Miss up by 9 now. Completely flipping the game on its head. Wow. Stunned Georgia Bulldog fans in the building. And Carnero's going to go for the extra point. Kicks up and good. 34-24 lead. Making Kirby Smart pay for that miscue on 4th down. Honestly, they should have punted it away, but they didn't. And Ole Miss takes advantage, as they should. The back shoulder for Chambliss. Complete to Harrison Wallace for the touchdown. What a game for him. 9 reception, 156 yards. Trinidad Chambliss, 2 touchdowns, 322 yards. And Kirby Smart was risky going for fake punts, but it worked out in the end. The second half, 12 for 12, 162 yards. And here we go. They won't return this. It'll be a touchback. So it's 1st down and 10. The 4th quarter total yards. Ole Miss only had 13 in the first matchup. They had 99 here tonight with 9:02 to go. Here we go. Stockton looking to throw. In the pocket, he's going to launch this one deep. One-on-one coverage, and it's incomplete. And a flag pops in. intended for Talon Taylor. There's gonna be pass interference on that one. Pass interference called against Jalen Braxton. So it will be a first down for Georgia. So first down and 10 at the 40. Stockton checks down and is going to get out of it. Nate Frazier has got a first down across midfield. They're going to move quickly here. That's all you can do at this point. And see if you can get into the end zone here. First down and 10. Hand off. Frazier finds a hole. Finds a second hole. Gets a first down. A gain of 11 on that one. So here we go. First down and 10. 38-yard line. Clock under 8. Stockton pumps. In the pocket. Plenty of time in the pocket. He throws. Over the middle. Kobe Young, it's incomplete. Went right through his hands. .29 for 32. In terms of completion percentage in the fourth quarter. And this is his time. Stockton looking, fires, wide open, complete. Colby Young inside the red zone. I'm sorry, not Colby Young. It's the first reception of the day. That is, let me see. So gotten 57 yards, just a minute 20. At the 18-yard line, first down and 10. Stockton right side, incomplete. It was intended for Thomas. That was Sokovie White Helton, who made the catch. Noah Thomas, the intended receiver. Storage is in the red zone, 7:08 to go. Stockton, left side to the end zone. It is caught! Touchdown, Georgia! What a game! Zachariah Branch in the end zone. And Georgia has a one-possession game here in New Orleans. So the first touchdown for Branch tonight. Kicks up, and it's good. 34-31. Georgia trails. Brought it back to a one-possession game. Desperately needed a score there, and they do. 7:03. We got a great finish down the stretch. We'll be back. We're back. What a game we've had so far. 7:03 to go. Trinidad Chambliss, 322 yards. Gunnar Stockton, 3 total touchdowns. I mean, what a game so far. This is the best out of the 3 games we've had so far. And here we go. Ole Miss will let it go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So let's take a look at Trinidad Chambliss on 3rd and goal. He finds his man in the end zone for the first touchdown. Then rolls out. Goes deep and complete to Wallace. So first down and 10, 7:03 to go. Ole Miss starting out from their own 25. Handing it off, Lacey finds the edge left side. Taken down at the 32-yard line. Bolden was there on the hit. And both quarterbacks on fire right now. 2nd and 3. Handoff right side, Lacey taken down in the backfield. Taken down by Joseph Jonah Ajanye. Oh, Georgia got away with one there, definitely. Almost a face mask. So 3rd down and 5. Chambliss, his pass is incomplete, tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's 4th down. What a stop for Georgia. Momentum's back with the Dogs as they force a 4th down and 5. Oh, that was a hold, but able to get it bad down. Luckily, they were not called. So they'll punt this one away. Short punt, bounce, return for the 25. Zachariah Branch on the right side, across to the 30, tries to find the edge, out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So good 45-yard punt. They've had 4 second-half comebacks this season. They got to do it again if they want to reach the championship game. Including against Ole Miss. So we'll see what they can do here. First down and 10, 5:33 to go. Here's the snap, handing off. And another first down for Nate Frazier. He's got 85 yards total on 14 runs. So we got 5:04 to go. They're in control right now. They'll hand off. Frazier cuts up, gains a yard. It's a 2-yard pickup. And Nate Frazier is down and injured after the hit. So we're going to take a look at him. So the leading rush with 84 yards. He's being tended to. Or actually 86 yards, my bad. It's like he was bent over. So hopefully he's going to be alright. Definitely hate to see that. But he is walking off the field. That's good. He's had a great performance so far. So McCray's in the game now for the injured Nate Frazier. We'll see how he does. So here we go, 2nd and 8. Second down. They're going to give it to McCray. He goes left side. Tries to get a block. Unable to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard. His clock's still running. That is a loss on that one. On that play. So an immediate 3rd down now. We'll see what they do here. 3rd down and 9. From their own 40. Own 48. 3rd down. Stockton. Looking. Check down. And Cash Jones dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Now you got all 3 timeouts here. So no, I don't understand that. Pete Golding will call timeout for Ole Miss. They're lucky Pete Golding wanted a timeout. So you could have punted them deep. Because you have all 3 timeouts in your pocket. So on the pitch out. So they're going to go for it, 4th down and 9. So 3:13 to go. Stockton looking, fires, caught! Zachariah Branch at the 35-yard line. Moves the chains for the Dogs. 1st down. What a play to Zachariah Branch. 1st down and 10. The 36. Stockton under pressure, rolls. Flag flies. He's going to get rid of it. He takes a shot. So, flag was down in the backfield. Holding call against Georgia. That will back him up. Justin Perkins there. So first down and 20. First down and 20. Stockton looking. And that's going to be batted down, incomplete. So it'll be second down and 20. Eccles there to bat it down once again. Second and 20. With 2:32 left. 3 seconds on the play clock, 2. Stockton, screen, outside to Branch. Branch gets a block, he gets down to the 35. Brings up a third and manageable, gets all that yardage back. So it's going to be third down. They're going to go to the 2-minute timeout. We're going to keep it right here and look at all the scenarios. It's going to be third down and 9 after the 2-minute timeout. Ball's at the 35-yard line. They need to get this here. If I were them, I would convert, then try to take the lead. And we got a good finish coming up. So, yeah, this should be a great game to end. I gotta do better on the possession arrow. It's Georgia's ball. I gotta change that after every drive. That's on me. So, we'll see what happens here. This will be an important final drive here. So, yeah. So right now, let's take a look at the stats so far. First for Georgia, Stockton 215 yards passing. He also has 15 yards rushing, including 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, 2 rushing for Stockton. So, pretty solid outing for him. Then Ole Miss, Trinidad Chambliss, he had 2 passing touchdowns. Lacey scores twice, but Harrison Wallace, 9 receptions, 156 yards, and the touchdown. He's getting all those chunk plays. As they are coming back now. So we're ready to go for the final 2 minutes of this one. What a game so far. Third down and 9. Georgia has to have it here. Stockton looking to throw. Pumps under pressure. Launches deep left side. It's incomplete. And a flag flies. Lost and lucky. The intended receiver, Gushkin's going to get called for pass interference. They'll give Georgia first down. Wow. A crucial call in this one. Oh, yeah. So it's a big call that will put the ball down at the 20. Play fake. Oh no, they're going to hand it off to the running back, Bowen. Or Bowens. He's going to be taken down after a gain of about 2. Second down. Second down and 7. Stockton pumps. Now floats it up on a fader. Incomplete as a flag flies. It's Gushking on the coverage. We'll see. And defense against that same guy, Gushking. Or Kapina Gushkin. 2 penalties in a row. 2 costly penalties in a row for this Ole Miss defense. So another first and goal. Or this is another first down, this time first and goal. So inside the 10, first and goal. Stockton, keeper, pushes through, down to the 3. And Ole Miss will start calling timeouts. Their second timeout. They got 1 remaining. There we go. Second and goal, 1:08 to go in this one. So second and goal now. From the 3 on the left hash. Stockton hands the ball off, and that's Bowens going down to the backfield, forcing Ole Miss to use their last timeout. That's their last one. They have none remaining. So we'll see what they can do here. We have third down and goal for Georgia. Back at the 6 after the loss. We'll send Delp in motion. Stockton looks, fires to the end zone. It is broken up, incomplete. Intended for Delp. It's 4th and goal. So Peyton Woodry coming onto the field to try to tie this one up. "24 yards. Kicks up and goes through. We are tied at 34. So we'll see what Trinidad Chambliss can do here for Ole Miss. And Xavier Harris is down hurt. 3rd time he's been injured. So they're going to get him up and helped off the field. So we'll see what happens here. 56 seconds to go. They'll take it in the end zone for a touchback. So will be Ole Miss ball. 56 seconds to go. Trinidad Chambliss is riding a hot hand right now. 322 yards. 2 touchdown passes. So you got, I think it's safe to say you got to get at least 30, 35 yards. More like 35 yards to get in the field goal range. 56 seconds to go. Hands it off. Lacey down to the 30. So they hurry up. 40 seconds left. Chambliss rolling. He's got a man. Incomplete. Broken up. It's intended for Lee. Caden Lee. That was a big hit there by Branch. That's a good hit there. His Lee is still down. Right now tonight, 4 receptions, 19 yards. Looks like he's setting up. That's good. And that was a big hit by Zion Branch. So they got him up. Third down and 5. $32 seconds to go. Ball's at their own 30. Here's the snap. Chambliss, left side. He's got a man open! Caught! Dejon Stripling at the 30. He's in field goal range. Clock stops temporarily with 26 seconds to go. So here we go, 25, 24. They're not in a rush. Chambliss, left side. That was nearly picked off. Oh, nearly a diving pick for Georgia. Instead, 16 seconds to go. So we go, 16 seconds left. Chambliss, left side, throws it away. 13 seconds, third down. So that was a great play there. So Deshaun Stribling. Third down, you want to avoid what happened toward the end of the first half. Chambliss, left side, throws it away. 9 seconds. Georgia has all 3 timeouts left. You know they're going to use a few of the, I think one of them to ice it. I think you can't call back-to-back timeouts anymore. Lucas Carnero in a pressure-packed situation to take the lead for Ole Miss and possibly send them to the college football playoff semifinals to face Miami. And Kirby Smart will call timeout with 9 seconds. They'll make them think about it. Fourth down and 10. Lucas Carnero with a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Kicks up on its way. It is good! It is good! And Ole Miss takes the lead with 6 seconds remaining. As the Ole Miss crowd celebrates, up 37-34. And 6 seconds until they reach the college football playoff semifinals, where they will play Miami. And what a kick. Need it right there, and you got it. And 6 seconds to go with the kickoff here. See what they do. That's a touchback. Oh, they're going to return it? What are they doing? It's out of bounds. And that's it. It's a safety. That's going to get 2 more points for Ole Miss. What were they doing? What was Georgia doing? They tried to return it with 6 seconds. And Ole Miss is going to go to the college football playoff semifinals. What a game. And I think they're going to send it back to the sideline. It's not quite over yet. It isn't over yet. There might be a second left as they're getting the stage set up. Players are congratulating each other. So let's see. So they're sending them to the sideline. Don't think it's over yet. Still might be some time left. They're reviewing it right now. So we'll see if there's any time remaining. I don't know why they returned it there. So go to 3, 2, where's it? The pylon. With 1 second. The referee has his headset off. Let's see. So there's still 1 second remaining. It's not over yet, technically. So they have to move the stage off the field. So the free kick to Georgia. We'll see. They somehow house it. It's over. For Georgia can still win it. They house this one. Who knows? There's confetti already on the field. So we'll have the free kick. I think they're still moving the stage off the field. So here we go. 1 second remaining. So Ole Miss is going to have the free kick. So we'll see what happens here with 1 second remaining. So here we go. 1 second. They're going to go with the onside kick. So they're going to fall on it. One second comes off the clock. That's going to do it. Wait, there's safe. What is going on? Wow. A lot of drama here. They're going to send it back to the sideline. What are they doing? One second left. And they bring the stage back off again. So if you down the ball, there's no time that runs off. So they got 1 second for one play. One second left. Stockton in the pocket. Nobody's rushing. He has time. Very much. Plenty of time. It gets a short one. This will be to the running back, Cash Jones. Then getting back to Lucky. Back to Jones. On the laterals. Gets it back on the sideline. Hits the ground. Still alive. Gets back. Lawson Lucky. Behind the line of scrimmage. Now across the 30. Back to Jones. But a flag's thrown. Goes back. And it is going to be caught. I think that's a forward pass. Technically. And Stockton goes down to end the game. We'll sort out the penalties. I assume they're going to be on Georgia. It's against Georgia. That's going to do it. Finally, that's going to do it. Ole Miss will win this one 39-34. Let's get a player of the game. That's going to go to the kicker, Lucas Canaro. 3 for 3 on field goal attempts, including the game-winning field goal. And, of course, they got the safety at the end, which matters to some if you were live betting the point spread. But without Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss finds a way to get it done. In the rematch against Georgia, they're going to face Miami in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl coming up. A long day is over of college football playoff action. We will be streaming the remaining 2 games. We'll let you know when. I don't know the exact date of those games just yet, but we'll have them when we got them. So, Ole Miss is a winner here, 39-34, after a long day of streaming college football playoff action. I'm Preston Vargas, and don't forget we'll be back for more streams later, for more games. We might have a stream Saturday night, and our regular show is going to be, a regular 30-minute show is going to be on Monday. Is that when we're going to have our next show. So don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you know when we are streaming. We'll let you know. I'll post some shorts tomorrow from our highlights for this college football playoff quarterfinal. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.